Have Ms. Veronica Henderson. The floor is yours.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. My name is Veronica Henderson, and I'm a candidate for Superior Court Judge, seat number 1. And I have 14 years experience as an attorney in California, but not just as an attorney, but as a courtroom attorney. And it's very important to consider what one has done in their time as an attorney. See, for 14 years, I have been in the courtroom, first as a prosecutor in Northern California, and here in Southern California as a criminal defense attorney. So I am well-rounded in the arena of criminal defense work, but not only in criminal defense work. And tonight, I want to briefly talk to you about my qualifications, my investment in the community of the Imperial Valley, and my support that I am receiving as a judicial candidate. My qualifications include, again, 14 years in the courtroom, over 40 jury trials, including murder trials. And the thing about my experience that's important, in addition to the content of that experience, is the quality of it, because my experience is current, meaning I currently go to court each and every day. It has been continuous in that for the last 14 years. Each day of each year that the courts have been open, I have been in those courtrooms, and it is reflective of increasingly complex matters. And I would not be sitting here today and would not have the audacity to run for such an important seat if I did not feel that I had those qualifications. I would not feel qualified unless I had done many of the things that I have done. In addition to criminal law, both prosecution and defense work, I have worked for 14 years in the juvenile courts, working in dependency, these are the child welfare cases, as well as delinquency cases. I have also worked in family law, assisting people with dissolutions, child custody, child support, virtually any area that comes into the family law courts. Probate conservatorships, I often represent conservatees, which I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping people. And also complex civil litigation. So I currently work in all of these arenas. I can pick up any file and walk into any courtroom in Imperial County and know what I am doing. But in addition to my experience as an attorney, I am now currently a judge pro tem in the Quezon Tribal Court, which is our Indian tribe located in Winter Haven. About once a week, I drive to Winter Haven, put on a robe, and I serve as the judge. And these are cases involving juveniles, they're cases of family law, criminal matters, general civil. So this is the experience that I bring. Again, it's current, it's been continuous, and it has increased in complexity. I have done murder trials. As a prosecutor, I did everything from fish and game violations to murder, because believe me, those fish and game cases mattered to our fish and game wardens. Nothing escapes me in terms of my abilities and my comfort. Do I still have plenty to learn? Of course I do, but I look forward to learning even more and serving in the capacity as a judge. I also want to talk about my investment in this community. I work hard every day in court, but when I'm not in court for cases I'm paid for, I'm often in court for cases I'm not paid for. I do a lot of work for free for people. If someone walks into my law office and needs help, I'm going to help them, because that's what it's all about. That's why we are on this earth, is to help people. And so I help many people. Many times it's through organizations. So I provide pro bono representation for CRLA, California Rural Legal Assistance, for CASA, for a number of organizations and individuals. I also just serve the community, not just as a lawyer, but as a community member. I am on the board of directors of the El Centro Chamber of Commerce, the Imperial Rotary Club, and the Humane Society, because I also have a love not just for people, but for other creatures as well. I also, for the 7th year now, I'm serving as a mock trial coach. 3 years now as the coach for Holtville High School, 7 years involved in the mock trial program. And I think nothing speaks better than of my qualifications than the incredible support I am getting from very esteemed individuals and organizations in the community. I am the only candidate for seat number 1 that is endorsed by Imperial County Superior Court judges, to include Judge Diane Altamirano, Judge Juan Ulloa and Judge Raymond Cota. I am also endorsed by Judge Claudette White, who is the presiding judge of the Quezon Tribal Court. Also, very important organizations have put their support out for me. That includes Brawley Public Safety Employees Association, as well as El Centro Police Officers Association. I think my experience, my courtroom experience as an attorney, as a judge, my involvement in the community, and this community is one I love and I live in exclusively. I am the only candidate for seat number 1 who lives exclusively in Imperial County and has the investment of time and heart to put into our community. And finally, my support that I am receiving from these judges who have gone out of their way, and that's an unusual thing for judges to support a non-incumbent, but these judges are saying that they have seen my work, they know that I am the most experienced individual, and I appreciate your support. Thank you very much.